Welcome back to our channel. Today we take a spiritual journey into the heart of the Psalms, specifically focusing on Psalm 14. This ancient song is a mirror into the human soul, revealing the stark contrast between wisdom and folly, righteousness and corruption, belief and denial. It's a profound piece of scripture that addresses complex themes about God's existence, human morality, and divine judgment. As we navigate through this psalm, we aim to unearth its wisdom and understand the lessons it imparts. Remember, the journey to understanding begins with a single step of curiosity. So let's step into the world of Psalm 14 and uncover the deeper meanings behind "The fool says in his heart, there is no God." Stay with us as we delve into the complexities of human nature, divine knowledge, and the hope for restoration. If you find our content enlightening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our channel. Help us touch the hearts of more people with the wisdom of the Psalms. Does the concept of divine judgment ever cross your mind? What if the Creator inspected humanity today? What would the verdict be? The 14th Psalm of the Bible offers a profound insight into these questions. So, delve into this deep well of wisdom together. Psalm 14 starts with a stark statement. The fool says in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt, their deeds are vile. There is no one who does good. This verse confronts the disbelief in the existence of God. It portrays the fool as not just an unbeliever, but as a corrupt individual whose actions reflect their disbelief. The verse isn't merely about the existence of God, but about the moral implications of acknowledging or denying that existence. It emphasizes that a denial of God often leads to moral corruption. Moving on to the second verse, but the Lord looks down from heaven on all mankind to see if there are any who understand, any who seek God. This verse paints a picture of God's omniscience. It illustrates that God observes all of humanity, searching for those who acknowledge Him and seek His wisdom. It offers a reminder that God sees every action and knows every thought. The third verse continues, all have turned away, all have become corrupt. There is no one who does good, not even one. Here the psalmist laments the universal human tendency towards sin and moral corruption. It emphasizes the extent of humanity's fall and the universal need for divine intervention and redemption. Verses 4 and 5 say, do all these evildoers know nothing? They devour my people as though eating bread. They never call on the Lord. But there they are, overwhelmed with dread, for God is present in the company of the righteous. These verses call out the evildoers who harm others and live without regard for God. Yet it also provides reassurance that God stands with the righteous, and the evildoers will face their reckoning. The final verse, oh, that salvation for Israel would come out of Zion. When the Lord restores His people, let Jacob rejoice and Israel be glad, concludes with a hopeful longing for God's salvation and restoration of His people. It is a reminder that despite the corruption and sin in the world, God's plan for redemption and restoration remains. Gleaning from Psalm 14, 3 key lessons emerge. First, acknowledge the existence of God. This recognition is the foundation of morality and righteousness. Without it, one can easily fall into corruption and vile deeds. Second, understand that God is all-seeing. He observes all of humanity, looking for those who seek Him. This knowledge should motivate a constant striving for righteousness and a closer relationship with God. Lastly, the psalm underscores the universal human fallibility and the need for God's redemption. It paints a vivid picture of a world steeped in sin, yet ends with a hopeful note of God's salvation and restoration. This teaches the importance of hope and trust in God's plan. By understanding and applying these lessons from Psalm 14, one can strengthen their relationship with God. Acknowledge His existence, live righteously, knowing He sees all, and hold on to hope in His plan for redemption. This is the path to a deeper, more meaningful relationship with the Creator. As we conclude our journey through Psalm 14, let's carry these lessons into our daily lives. When you wake up each morning, acknowledge the existence of God and let this recognition guide your actions. Throughout your day, remember that God is all-seeing. Let this knowledge inspire you to live righteously, to seek Him in all that you do, and to build a stronger relationship with Him. And when you face challenges, remember the universal human fallibility and the need for God's redemption. Hold on to hope in His plan for salvation, and let this hope fuel your trust in Him. Have a blessed day, and may your trust in God strengthen as you endeavor the duties of your day. God bless.